And he was like talking to me like he was a fan. And then he's like, yeah, I see you're B-boy and you know this guy from this city and do you know this B-boy from that city? And I was like, yeah. Like I used to train with that guy. And then he like gets really close to my face and he literally says, hey, I didn't know fats could break too. Welcome back to another great episode of Careful Boys. Today we have Bart, Nick, Anthony, Joe, myself, and Steve.
Hey, woohoo! Boys are back. The boys are back.
And even Ken somewhere. He lives here.
Yeah, and Ken's here. Yeah, now that we're all together, let's do an OTR from the fans. This one is from Kaizen. He wanted to know, what is the weirdest fan interaction you've ever had?
Oh, where do I even start, dude?
Where do you even start? You have a bunch of them?
Well,
all of mine are through
Joe. I think we kind of forget. But we have so many throughout the years, dude.
Recent ones, maybe? We could think of those.
One of the more recent ones that comes to mind, so I think a lot of fans, bless their hearts, they want to like support the stuff that we do, like our businesses and stuff. One of them, he became a member at the gym, Bar Brigade, and then there's just a lot of like weird signs. The first one was he bought a year's worth of membership at once.
Is that bad?
Yeah, people don't do that. You just have to
pay monthly.
Yeah, just pay monthly. And then he paid it all in ones in a duffel bag. So that was weird. What? And then
that's really weird. Did he also let you keep the duffel bag? 'Cause that's weirder.
I don't know. I wasn't there. I just hear the stories. And then there's one time he brought in a chick to train, like kickboxing. This guy does not know anything about kickboxing. And he just beat the fuck out of her while she's the one holding pads.
Oh, fuck.
I don't know why. Yeah, she was holding pads for him, but he's training her. And then...
Okay, so the first thing you said, that was a point against him. This is a point for him.
He's like, you gotta show dominance.
I showed her.
Wait, did I say coolest or weirdest?
And then there's this, and then he started to like, you know, come around regularly.
Just beat the shit.
And he's training her. And he started to come around pretty regularly, so like, you know, like we're a culture-based gym, so everyone kind of knows each other.
Yeah.
Just started to make friends, and then he brought in this gun. He'd be like, oh, check it out, he'd bring in a gun and he'd show people. And then people were like, what the fuck, what, I have a gun here? He'd pull the trigger and it was just like a flame. Ah, he thought it was a...
Oh my god.
And,
he's the Joker.
Yeah. So we ended up having to revoke his membership. Yeah. But that was
quite smart.
That was
Did you guys give him back the duffel bag?
And that's the last you saw of him? He didn't come back or anything?
No. Oh, and then he would his mom would drop him off, and then he would train for like 4 hours, and his mom's just in the car in the front, just the car's running the whole time.
Just waiting with the AC on?
Yeah.
Well, there you have it. That's the reason why.
So how did you know
That's the end of the video, thanks. That's the weirdest fan interaction I've ever heard about.
How did you know he was a fan? Did he like say anything?
Yeah, he was like, oh, I'm a big fan. I've always wanted to come here and join him. Oh, that's really cool.
That's the sign right there, no?
Jeez. Oh, jeez, dude.
I was at a theme park and just enjoying my time. And this fan comes up, he goes, Joe, what are you doing here? And I'm like, same thing what everyone else is doing. You know, like enjoying. And I thought he wanted a picture.
No way. There's no way that's why you're here.
A guy like you? Get the fuck out of here.
Probably here to film something.
Yeah, he was like, can I ask you something? And I was like thinking, oh, you probably want a picture, right? And then we're like in the middle of like a ride, like just going back and forth, right? And then like in the middle of it, I'm just like, about to go. And he goes, can I ask you something? And I was like, oh yeah, he probably like quick picture, like same routine. And I was like, sure. And he goes, yeah, so when I first saw your videos, you know, it really inspired me and all that. And then like he just goes on this fucking novel, and then we're almost next in line, right? And then I'm like, yo, we're about to, like, no social context. And in the middle of it, he's trying to talk about Jesus to me. And then he goes, and I'm like, yeah, like, I believe in, you know, all this stuff, whatever.
Whatever you think.
I believe in
Jesus, Buddha.
That's great. I was like, that's great. You love God. Like, cool. I love God. We're on the same team.
I also love this ride.
I was like, hey, good to meet you. Whatever, right? Yeah. Finish the ride. This guy's still waiting for me at the stairs so we could continue talking about Jesus. And he's like, can we pray? He's witnessing.
And I'm like, hey, dude, not to be offensive, but like, we're in the middle of enjoying this thing, and I ain't gonna stand here and talk to you all this time and just fucking have a 30-minute prayer. Like, what are you doing?
Like, I just got off the Riddler, bro.
And his eyes was like dead fucking serious like this, nothing behind the eyes. God. And I was just trying to tell him, like, this is the wrong time and place to be fucking evangelizing to me. And it's like, what are you doing? But I was just like, at that point I was pissed because I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, you have no social context? Like, what, are you fucking retarded?
Did you ask him that?
I don't know, man. I always like to believe people mean well and they don't understand how
social cues.
They're not being socially correct.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
It's like the normal transaction with a stranger or someone that you admire or whatever is, hey, quick words, thank you very much. All right, we both got things to do. We're in a fucking theme park, dude. What are you doing trying to tell me, like, you're the first person that ever talked to me about God? Like, the fuck, you know, like, I don't know.
Dude, yeah, you're right, though.
I would talk about God before maybe going on Tatsu, but not after.
Because after Tatsu,
scary.
You're just reliving the high.
It's like, I made it, I'm good.
In the Tatsu photo,
that would have been the perfect time.
Bless up.
Yeah, because that's scary. Dude, Tatsu's scary as fuck.
Your feet are dangling, dude.
Tatsu,
By the way, we should all go to Six Flags.
I would probably
People lose their shoes.
I would just get
Exactly.
baptized on the raft ride.
Baptized by the raft water.
Dude, I wouldn't even mind.
You just dunked your head real quick.
Hey, real quick, I want to do a quick little 30-second prayer with you real quick. Like, if he told me,
Nah.
The time duration?
I would have been like,
I'm out.
but that's how far I'm down to go. I was like, yo,
You're a writer.
But he extended his welcome is what I felt like. It's like, dude, this is too long. Yeah. I got life to live, and you're out here like trying to have a deep ass conversation.
Trying to get to X2 right now, brother.
That's the problem with evangelism is that, like, witnessing for the Lord's probably one of the toughest fucking sales jobs you could possibly take. Yeah. And they're throwing amateurs the fucking reins. Yeah. And they're just like, go for it. Yeah. It's like, are you fucking serious?
You should go do it at Six Flags too.
Dude, that's the highest difficulty.
he's trying to make head pastor, dude.
He's at the water park, he's fucking in the wave pool, and he's fucking, excuse me, about Jesus. Not easy.
We could turn this into wine.
And then you know all these stories, right? Where like people turn around and then they go, man, he was such a dick.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm trying to.
That's true. Yeah.
But there's a point where you gotta go, hey, you're being rude. Like, what are you doing? I remember there was this one time we were waiting forever to fucking eat at this restaurant. We finally got sat down. The food comes. We're just fucking chowing, right? And this fucking mom comes up, and then she goes, "Can my kids take pictures with you guys? They're big fans." And then we're like, "Lady, like, we're eating. You should be the person that fucking sets a good example for your kids." Like, and the way she came up was like, my kids are big fans. You guys take a picture right now.
Oh, them.
Yeah. And I was like, yo,
She was right.
We're thankful, but we need, but can you let us finish up?
Just
real
normal
quick?
human interaction.
Yeah. I was like, hey, but she had that like authoritative mom vibe.
So she was kind of mad coming in.
Like, she's like, I don't know who you guys are, but my kids love you guys. You need to take pictures with them.
So it's like
kind of
demeaning
shit.
at the same time.
So I felt like, oh, I gotta teach her a lesson. And I'd be like, we'll do it after this meal. And she goes, real quick. And I'm like, no, we'll do it after this meal. And then she looked at me with like, oh, like that and walked away.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I know, man.
And then they weren't around. They didn't wait around.
And we lost 4 subscribers.
Dude, and that's how it started the downfall.
I could see it in the chart.
Couldn't even hit 2.
I actually would have done it. Like, we do it all the time. We stop in the middle of the meal to fucking take pictures all the fucking
time.
All the time.
just how she asked.
It was just too mean.
Yeah, dude. It was like...
Presumptive.
Because we were, in our 20s at the time, too. So I think she felt like...
You guys are kids.
Need to fucking do what I say. And I was just like...
Which is a weird way to enter any conversation.
So much about it's the foreplay, you know what I mean? How you butter somebody up and make them feel good about the fan.
If they were nice and they were just open, like, hey, big fans, and the tone changed, I'm sure it wouldn't have been a problem.
Yeah, and the follow-up was like, yeah, we'll do it like, just let us finish our meal real quick.
Yeah, it's nice. It's still polite.
But the after response of like, oh,
Yeah.
like, you guys think you're so fucking...
dude.
Yeah. And I was like, you know what? The weird fan interactions, I feel like, it's their approach and how they talk to you.
Yeah, 'cause
It's never like,
I'm gonna be talked to like that from anybody.
I've been interrupted in my meal multiple times, and I fucking love it sometimes because they're cool. Because they walk up and you're just like, oh, this guy's fucking cool. And then they might even sit down while I'm just like eating my meal and I'm finishing it while I'm having a full-on conversation with them because I enjoy their company.
Because they're nice, yeah.
Yeah.
Or they're hot and you fuck 'em.
Yes.
Guys and girls.
Fans.
And their moms.
Heyo.
Let's go.
There was
2 hands.
during the time, this was 2005, and I was on So You Think You Could Dance, and then this was like mid as the show was like broadcasting. So we were still on like I think the top 32, and that night we were staying at the Universal Hilton or whatever, right by the Universal Studios. So we decided to go to Saddle Ranch at City Walk, where it used to be. We all went out there, and tons of people recognizing us because it was like the whole cast is out. So if you knew one person, you knew it was the whole show. All these people were talking to us. This dude comes up to me, and I think he's a fan because he's like, yo, what's up? You're Ryan. What's up, man? And he was like talking to me like he was a fan. And then he's like, yeah, I see you're a B-boy, and you know this guy from this city, and do you know this B-boy from that city? And I was like, yeah. Like, I used to train with that guy. And then he like gets really close to my face, and he literally says, hey, I didn't know fats could break too. And then at that point,
Steve Green line.
he was about to sock me right there, but the guard saw the way he was talking to me the whole time, and he was coming up, and he grabbed the guy right before I got socked.
Wow.
And they kicked him out. And then everybody was like, what was that? And I was just like shook. I was
So
like,
he was a hater that just
Yeah.
came and he wanted to fuck you up?
he thought I was gay. He thought I was.
And then you looked at him and he's like, we
Oh,
can,
so he was a gay hater.
He was.
time
I
gay.
guess he was also a b-boy back in the day. He's like
probably
older than
gay.
me.
He's probably gay.
But he thought I was. He
So
actually.
he was in love with you, and he's like, if I can't have him, nobody can.
He's like the dad from American Beauty.
Yeah.
He thought I was actually gay and was like pissed that I was a b-boy on the show because I was gay.
And he turned out to be.
So as a straight man, you got gay bashed.
You were.
I honestly was shook because I felt what that might be like, and I was like, "Holy fuck!" I was nice to this guy. Everything was cool.
He was about to gay bash.
And then he like, it was so creepy because in this crowded ass, it's all loud, everyone's talking, and he fucking, I thought he was gonna tell
Change
me
like that.
a cool secret, and he's just like, gives it.
So he was being aggressive, but you're so positive
Yeah.
that you were just not even taking it that way.
Because I was so used to
Because
like,
he was aggressive enough to where the security guard was like, oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
yeah. You know how good security knows when that's about to happen.
Yeah.
And then he was like, he just got real close, and then as soon as that shit happened, I just saw arms come around him, and they just tossed him out.
Watching videos of you though, I will say, I'm like, oh, Ryan was gay.
He's straight now.
Now he's not.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, his hair was...
He got converted. He got converted.
It works.
Yeah, it's successful.
Conversion therapy.
Yeah, it was successful at him.
He's a little catatonic, but it's okay.
In Salt Lake.
Because when Ryan had a Karen haircut
Don't
with
make
a
this
boyish
be
face.
about my gayness.
You did.
Oh yeah, well I did, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
But yeah, that was.
You're not like
I
Grindr,
think I
though.
still look at that as the weirdest interaction because it was like you think it's a fan,
That's weird as fuck.
and then he wants to kick your ass.
That's
for
a
being gay.
wild, dude.
He's like, but the fact that he like did his research is crazy. That's why I think he was gay and like repressed.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause that's a lot of reasons.
Because he was obsessing...
He knows your name and all this stuff.
Name, your
Yeah,
friends,
because
where the fuck they
I
live.
think he had like hated me throughout the whole like watching it and go, oh, this fucking gay guy better not make it, and then
He's
I
like,
make it.
he's like, I'm gonna get this gay guy at Saddle Ranch.
I'm gonna show him what's really good.
Right when he's on the bull ride.
Most haters are dedicated fans.
They're obsessed, yeah.
It's true, yeah.
that's
Don't care, and they follow you for years. And if they really didn't give a fuck about you, they wouldn't pay so much attention.
Yeah, they take up hella real estate.
Yeah.
Hi, JK Reddit. Losers.
No, I kind of like them.
No, me too.
because-
well, they used to be hilarious. I will say.
Yeah, but they're big fans. That's why they stay around so long. They love us.
And they know details that
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything. I'm like,
Because, like, no one follows every single one of our stuff. Like, even our diehard fans don't even watch every single thing that we
you
do.
guys don't miss a beat.
And I
Yeah.
do like that they stick up for Anthony a lot.
Do they?
Yeah, they do.
What do they say?
No, they really believe that because they believe
They-
he's really being bullied.
I'm just glad that you converted.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, it's probably because
I wish you
some of
convert
them
back.
really do get bullied, so they So they feel that, you know,
Obviously.
Yeah.
Well, look. Obviously, a lot of them I don't think have friends, and that's okay. I'm not even making fun of them. I just think that they don't know how
friendship works.
friends interact with each other.
Yeah.
And yeah, dunking on Anthony does not mean that we don't like the guy.
Yeah.
Like, we come here, we put on our basketball shoes, and we fucking dunk. And we dunk.
We're doing layup lines, dude, but with dunks.
They think it's easy for us. It's exhausting to dunk for 12 hours a fucking day.
Yeah.
For a 3-day block.
You guys are so successful though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, we alley-oop each other a lot.
What's,
Oh, yeah.
what's your weirdest fan?
I'm not contributing to this conversation because this is the exact topic where Bart dunked on me the first time.
Oh, really? Wait, what was that?
Nah, you have to, dude.
Hold on. What happened?
Years ago.
I think that's when the number 2 started starting.
Really? Time he said, but
Yeah.
you guys didn't even win those because
Yeah.
we were talking about weird fan interactions.
Was it? I don't even remember.
Dude, this
Yeah, it's because, you know, I'm obsessed about it and I remember.
It's crazy that you still remember that. It's cool.
It
Nick, you're-
scarred me.
So this being like
Back me up,
noticed is new for you, right?
Yeah.
So like you're kind of experiencing fans for the first time and people recognizing you. How does that? Yeah, how does that feel like?
I'll say this. Everyone that's around me, when someone comes up to me, they always go, "Why are you so weird?" They say that to me.
Yeah.
What?
Because I start like, I don't like, dude. It's
Like,
weird.
you don't know how to interact.
It's weird. I don't want to make too much eye contact. I try to be as friendly as I can, but then sometimes, like the first couple times, some people came up to me, it just caught me off guard so hard. Like I just didn't know what to say.
You do one of these like,
I was like, okay, and I do that. No, I don't know. It's everyone's been really nice. There hasn't been anyone
That's weird.
that's come up to me and was like a little weird.
Hey, this era of JK fans is sick though.
Legit.
yeah.
Is
The best.
Is the weirdest one when I came up to you at freaking passing.
Nah, that was one of the funniest fucking things I've ever seen in my life. Like I couldn't believe, and then the whole backstory was insane. But most people have been really nice. I remember there was one girl, I forgot her name, but we were in the Big Island. She came up to us. Me and Tiff were just shopping at the fucking gift shop.
Hawaiian fans are the best too.
Yeah,
Hey, Hawaiian fans are the fucking best.
bro. And this girl, she was like shaking, right? She was like, oh my god, like Nick from JK, and I was like, what the fuck? Oh, this is weird. And then Tiff is like. She's like, what the fuck is going on? It was hella weird, you know? But she was so nice. We were talking to her for a little bit. She was like, oh, me and my mom watch JK every day. And I was like, oh my God, people really watch the show. It's before, I know people watch the show, but it's like, it's weird when someone comes up to you first time and then like tells you that and they're complete strangers. It's just like,
yeah.
it's a weird.
You blend the worlds.
Exactly. Like, you're like, oh fuck, this thing that I do every couple of weeks is being seen by people in the Big Island. Like, it's just weird.
That's
you know?
pretty fucking sick, man.
It's like a weird mindset shift, I guess. But everyone's been really fucking nice. I haven't really had anybody.
I would say like 99.9% of our fans throughout the years have been fucking amazing.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what's crazy? We were at Albertsons, and then I think a couple came up to us. It was me, Gio, and Taika, and then you could tell that they're being kind of like they're just maybe a little bit like nervous or whatever, but they're fans, and they were kind of stuttering or whatever, and Taika couldn't feel it. So Taika goes, "Do you wanna?" And I'm like, "Don't say it." And then afterwards, I was like, "Don't say stuff like that." He goes, "Well, I was just gonna ask them if they want a picture." I'm like, "No," you don't ask them. He goes, "Why? But we're famous."
Oh.
I was like, no, that's not how it works. I mean, that's not how it works. If they want a picture, they'll ask for a picture. But then it was just crazy that I'm like, damn, this guy.
But we're famous.
This guy grew up in this world that's just, his world is just different, you know? And I'm like, that's nuts. Because he's been there since day one where
He's been famous since a baby.
it's a baby, we always get pictures, so to him it's just such a normal thing. And so if he sees someone,
Oh, dude.
this is that awkward behavior that they don't know how to express like that.
So you can snuff it out.
So I'll just go, "Oh, you want a picture?"
Yeah.
Yeah, he goes, "You want a picture?"
That's wild.
He's all trying to be nice to them.
Yeah.
It
Like,
feels like he's doing them something.
yeah. I'm like, what the
Do you want to pick? We'll take a picture with you, no problem. That's fucking Taika, dude.
And he's
Some
good.
little kid walks up to you like, what the f-?
and he's such a good sport about it. You know, like, it's hard to get kids to take pictures, right? Like, even us when we're kids, like, our dads were like, "Here, take a picture." And you're like, "No." And you have so many pictures.
Okay.
So true.
Like, Taika could be in the middle of something. If someone wants a picture, he's like,
That's so cute.
yeah, he's so good.
That's cute.
Hannah said that every single time there's like a circle of giggling Asian chads, she knows that they're gonna ask for pictures.
That's tight.
Giggling Asian chat.
Yeah, what's Asian chat? What do you mean?
She's
their
like,
names are
he's like,
Chad.
your fans. She's like, 90% of them have a look, like they're, like, she's like, well, also
She's being racist.
Yeah. They're
You can't say that.
First of all, they're Asian. They're like good at karate.
And they got that little tiniest little eyes I've ever seen.
she's like they're fit, well-dressed dudes. And
That's
if they're-
racist.
So they're wearing kimonos. I see.
Yeah, okay.
She said they're fit, well-dressed dudes, and if they're a giggling Asian Chad, then guaranteed they're gonna ask for a picture.
That's pretty
So
cool.
she says if she sees a circle of fit, well-dressed dudes that are looking at us, then she goes, yeah, those guys are fans. But she says that in the UK, what she's noticed is our fan base there is different from here. Out there, we have a lot of like brown folks, like Muslim, like Pakistani,
fucking sick.
Arab, like that, and then like the Asians out there. Yeah.